I'm going to show you those price predictions, and I think they will make you very happy if you hold this crypto for sure. Last time we were here, we talked about an ABC pattern. We ended up doing that. You can see right here, a B up to that 702, and that C leg down to that 32 cents we were talking about, and we ended up getting that. Okay, so we're going to get this off here. It completed that move. All right, there we go. We ended up wicking down there today. That's because Bitcoin ended up having a run down there. Okay, and you can see this thing grabbed support right on that trend line. If we go out on the weekly here, all right, you can see that trend line right up through here. Ended up grabbing support right on there. On the daily, you can probably see a little bit better. There you go. We've had this trend line starting up through here since October it started, okay, and it's been running right up through here. It's staying right in trend, okay. You want to see it keep this trend line, all right, that way that the coin is still in trend. If it breaks that trend line, that's a change of trend, okay, so we definitely want to keep that on there, all right. Everything looks good with that. Let's get that off there, all right. Starting to have a bounce here also, okay. The RS, we're having volume come in on the daily, 19 million, all right. And let's take a look here. The daily RSI actually flipped bearish here to 63 and a 68. The 12-hour still bullish at an 82 and a 78, all right. We got the 8-hour bearish of 44 and a 50. The 4-hour bearish 44 and a 55. Now what's the higher time frames? The weekly is at a 94 and a 95, all right, right on the verge. And the monthly, of course, the monthly just turned up on this thing, okay. So on the monthly, it looks like it could have a run here. It could be in for a bit of a correction, all right. We did break above that price zone we had up here at, was about 35 cents. Okay, right now we're at 35.11. Okay, so if we were looking for a pullback on this thing, all right, we obviously wanted to keep this trend line. Okay, we'll see what happens here, but it's trying to push up. I mean, we got volume coming in. All the RSIs are correcting, pretty much pointing down. But you can see if you put a fib on this on the daily, go from your high to your low, you know, we're breaking through that broke through that 786, you know, so things are pointing higher. The next target up would be up at 40 cents, but we'll see what happens here. We got some bearish RSIs. Unless they turn back up here, I would expect a pullback here, so we'll see what happens. But we are up through that 786, and you know, we poked the whole way up here to 36 and a half cents, so we'll see what happens here. Them RSIs could turn right back up. How low are they? 8-hour, we're at a 56 down here on the bottom. 12-hour, we're at a 57. Okay, so you can see if I pull back here where roughly those align with the rest of the chart, you know. So we could have a push up here. These could turn back up. Okay, we'll just have to keep an eye on this price action. Now let's get to these price predictions. All right, for let me show you these. These are gonna blow your mind. For 2024, they have a minimum of 719 and a maximum of 757. Okay, of course we're expecting a bull run to start here. So 2025. They're expecting a minimum of, and this is from investing.com, okay? They're expecting a minimum of 741, you know, and a maximum of 11.19, $11.20. 2026, look at these numbers, man. A minimum of $11.04 and a max of 14.81. All right, 2027. 14.66 for a minimum, $18.44 for a max. All right, 2028, 18.29 for a minimum, $22 for a maximum. All right, 2030, a minimum of 21.91 and a max of 25.69. 2030, a minimum of 25.53 and a maximum of 29.31. That's for 2030, 7 years from now. 2040, look at this. Look at this. A minimum of $48, a maximum of 79. All right. pretty crazy. 2050, a minimum of $135 and a maximum of 163. AGIX might reach $3 in 2023. That didn't happen. And $29 by 2030. If investors decide that AGIX is a good investment along with mainstream cryptos like Bitcoin and ETH, and it goes down through. This is from investing.com. This just isn't some junk website, okay? These guys deal with everything, okay? Markets, all the markets, all the cryptos, Bitcoin, Solana, not all of them, but quite a bit. And say analysis, charts, technicals, brokers, tools, okay? So it's not a junk site, so take this, as you will. It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just showing you what the numbers are. If this thing got up to 130 some dollars, that's crazy. That's what is that from here? 163 bucks, $163. Okay, so 163 bucks, 163.00 divided by. Right now it's at 35.22, 0.3522 equals a 462x. Wow. Yeah, that would make my day for sure. But that, they're expecting that in 2050. So AGIX, artificial intelligence tokens, they're looking for big things out of these things. All right, so. We'll see what happens. Next year they're expecting, next year, 2024, we're expecting the bull run to start, and they're expecting this to go up to 757. 2025, and pretty much in the run of the bull run, they're expecting $11.19. So not too shabby. I hope we get there. All right. All right, please hit the like and subscribe, guys. Please consider becoming a member of the channel. Sign up for the trading courses for $14.99, levels free membership, and learn how to do all these charts, all right? Have a great day, everybody.